All right, maybe that person needs to get busted on. All right, someone who leaves their dog in the car for 3 fucking hours while they're shopping at your city center. All right, that pisses me off. That needs to be dealt with. All right. To me, it's these people that you see videos of, and if you haven't seen them, go on YouTube. It's called Social Compilation Freakout. And it's literally hours of people going into fast food restaurants going, excuse me, I ordered my hamburger with no cheese. And you put cheese on my burger? Why'd you put cheese on my burger? Why'd you put cheese on my burger? Why did you put cheese on my burger? Can I speak to your manager, please? Can I speak to your manager, please? Huh? No, I want the corporate number. No, hell with your manager. I want the corporate number right now so I can call corporate tomorrow and get all your asses fired for putting cheese on my hamburger. These are the type of people that piss me off. Why? Because I'm usually stuck behind them, sitting inside like McDonald's going, can we hurry up? I'd like to order, please. Just let the guy apologize, hand you another regular fucking hamburger, and get on with your life. That's all I want. That's all I want. It's easy. Stop sticking your camera in people's faces when you really have nothing to bitch about. The simple thing to all of that comes down to right down to it. It's you go up to the counter without this in your fucking hands. Go up to the counter and go, excuse me, I ordered a hamburger, but you gave me a cheeseburger. And said, can we swap these out? 9 out of 10 times the manager should look at you and do what? Go, oh yeah, no problem, sir or ma'am. Here, we'll swap this out. No. You pull that camera out, you pissed off every employee behind that counter. And for good reason. I mean, really. If you were sitting at work, now, in Xander's case, if you were on a street corner at work, and someone came up and stuck a camera in your face because you gave a bad blowjob 15 minutes ago, isn't that going to piss you off a little bit? Yeah. I had to fuck with Xander for a moment. I can fuck with Royal too, but got some extra ribs and watermelon in the car, Royal, so it's all for you. You're my favorite black man now. But he still can't dunk a fucking basketball, though. But it's these type of people that drive me insane. And it should drive everybody else insane, because literally, I don't feel where it's necessary to put a phone in someone's face just because your flight happens to be delayed. Okay? Planes go up and come down all the time. Screws fall out all the time. The world's an imperfect place. It really is. I've never found perfection in anything, at least of all myself. Of course, I've looked for it. It's just not there. Trust me. It took a bottle of tequila and at least a quarter ounce to figure that shit out. But literally, once again, you get these people that go in, all right? So the plane coming in to pick your ass up is 5 minutes late. Does that really give you the right to get up in someone's face going, excuse me, my flight is late, I'd like to know why? Well, ma'am, there was a delay when it was leaving San Jose, California. It'll be here in Denver in about, 5 minutes. And why is that? Why was it delayed? Do you know the reasons why it was delayed? No, ma'am, I don't know the reasons why it's delayed. Well, you should know. No, he shouldn't know. He's trying to take care of every other fucking passenger that's out there trying to get on the same goddamn plane she is. But she's bitching a bitch about it. Those are the type of people that usually need to get handcuffed. Now, we can't handcuff everybody in this case because half our prisons would be 3 times as full. So I have a solution. You find me anybody who's going to go on a social justice whack job bitch fit. Let them start their bitch fit. I mean, literally, let them get 10 seconds into this. And then go, wait, stop. I need for you to understand this a little better before you start bitching at me about this. This is a Carolina Reaper. put this in your mouth, wait about 10 seconds, and now explain to me what's going on. To me, that's just social satisfaction, because you would see at least 90% of these people. It's like, all right, now, can you tell me why you're upset with your food? I'm not going to tell you anything anymore. Give me milk! Give me milk! That's what these people need. They need to have this done to them, because personally, I think having somebody sticking their camera in their face and yelling at me for 5 minutes is about as pleasurable as getting fist fucked with a chainsaw. Alright? That's with the chain still on it. Alright? It also comes down to the point where when this starts to happen and you know you have to sit there and deal with it because you can't get out of this situation, and the only thought running through your mind is, well, this is about as exciting as masturbating with a cheese grater. Slightly amusing, but mostly painful. Now I would have pulled up there's so much other shit I could have done, you know? I mean, there's so much other shit I could have done in my life, too, but hey, crack is crack, okay? Sorry, I enjoy waking up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but really I got shit to do? I'll wait till 5. Oh. Where else was I going to go with all of this? Oh, yeah. Now, in the midst of finding all of these other videos on YouTube that I've been watching and laughing my ass off at, I found the ultimate set of videos that are out there. And they're all based on one ride. Now, in about 4 places in Florida, a couple places in Texas, a couple places in California, there's a ride known as the Slingshot. Anybody here have a clue what the ride is? Okay, for those who don't, I'll explain. The easiest way to explain this, and Royal can back me up on this, they put you in a cage that's barely structurally supportive enough to put 2 people in the first place, strap you into these chairs that look like racing chairs, but we all know the truth. And the only thing racing at this point is going to be everything coming out of your asshole. They strap you into this thing, you're hooked to 2 huge rubber bands, they drop you down into a hole, lock it in place, laugh at your ass for getting on this ride in the first fucking place, then they launch you 320 feet in the air in less than 3 seconds. And you spend the next 3 minutes of your life bouncing around on rubber bands and flipping around like it was Satan's own hemorrhoid and you're along like preparation age for the ride. Okay? That's what this comes down to. Now, I have actually, just like Royal, have actually rode this ride. Yeah. Would you ever ride it again?
No.
Exactly. Oh, you did.
Wildwood had one too.
Did they?
Yeah.
See, I'm used to the one in Orlando because they actually shoot video at the one in Orlando. And they literally do this to you. It's like, just like riding any other ride at like Disneyland or anything else, you know, where you get to that point where the camera flashes and you can go down and go, you know, buy your picture of yourself down there. Now, yeah, this is done strictly video. From point A to the time they drop you down. That's 3 minutes of video of your life you never want anybody to ever fucking see again. Because there's a lot of people, and I've seen this so many times, I was laughing. Because there's this guy, and he gets on this ride. Now mind you, this guy looks like he stands about 6'8", weighs 345, you know, big boy, you know. It's like, you look at him and go, really? You were a 49er? I don't know. I didn't mention the Broncos because there's nobody that big on the Broncos, please. Ooh, harsh one. So, this guy, literally, he's like 6'8", 345, gets on the ride with his girlfriend. Now, mind you, his girlfriend stands about 5'2", weighs about 140 pounds, so she looks a little bit like a weeble. They strap her in, they strap him in. She is freaking the fuck out. Okay? They're just barely locking this thing into place. And she's like, Jesus God, no! No! Jesus God, no! Get me off this ride! Get me off this ride! Please get me off this ride! But the guy's sitting next to her. And he's just laughing. He has got this evil, sadistic look on his face. And he's looking at her and he is laughing his ass off at her. Oh, come on, baby. This ain't gonna be so bad. You guys ready? Click, thump. She got dead silent, started laughing. For the next 3 minutes, a 340-pound, 6'8" guy was crying like a bitch. The whole time he said, no, Jesus get move, Jesus get move. Oh, he passed out for like 5 seconds, wakes back up, is just going through another loop. He's like, falls back out. They get to the end of the ride. He literally looks at her and goes, was it that so bad, baby? You're out of your fucking mind, dude. Oh, bless you. How could you tell my throat was getting sore? Because there ain't been a dick in it in a week. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's only been 3 days. So, now, I start watching these compilations and I start laughing because you literally, there's one whole section of people that just, as soon as the ride takes off, it's 3 minutes of people literally passed out in the ride. They're hanging through the harness, got one boob hanging out one side. That's a video you want to show your parents. How was your vacation? Watch this. No. But this ride has been known to make people say things that they would never say in their life. And it was proven twice. I watched this couple get on the ride. They get back in a position, they're locked in. You hear click, the ride goes up. Both of them start screaming like it's their last moment on earth. The guy looks right at his girlfriend and goes, I'm sorry I fucked your sister! I have never seen a woman quit screaming that quickly and look at somebody straight off in my life. They get to the end of the ride. The whole time, for the rest of the ride, 3 minutes, she's in this blank, pissed off stare, like if she was Hillary Clinton's campaign manager and they would have lost by 1 fucking vote. I mean, she looks like she is just ready to kill this guy. Now, another compilation goes by, I'm watching, another couple gets loaded in. Same principle. They get locked into this ride. The guy goes, you ready? Yes. Click. Boom. Ride goes up. Both of them start screaming. She literally looks over at him and says the same thing. She's basically, honey, I'm sorry I fucked your cousin. He looks right back at her and goes, that's okay, I did too. The ride quits bouncing. She looks him right in the eyes and goes, oh, we are so breaking up. Oh. That's what I get for having a sore throat. You guys having fun tonight? Yeah. I'll do 2 more quick things and then I'm the hell out of here. Well, at least off this fucking stage anyway. I can't really say that. But before I go any further tonight, give it up for all the comedians that were up before me tonight. Please. These guys spend a lot of time working on their craft. Well, some people. I won't say that I saw you again over on Colfax in Denver, but it's just the hair, dude. I don't know whether to know that you got electrocuted or somebody went 2 inches deeper in your ass than you thought they were going to go. I mean, it's just there. Oh my God. You know, and then
I don't know either.
then we've got the whitest king of all black men over here. Gotta love royal. Hey, royal purple. Okay. That's a black thing, kind of. I don't know. No, I'm not kidding. I wasn't going to look at you and go, can you verify this? He's looking at me going, yeah, you're funny, motherfucker. I don't care about that chair. I'm whipping your ass. I've seen his arms. He can kind of do it. Oh. So, I just want to close with this one thing. All right? this country, there's a little thing known as the Constitution. Now, the first thing on that Constitution is an amendment. And that amendment is known as the First Amendment. That means that due to the First Amendment, we have the right in this country to speak our minds, whether people like it or not, as long as we can put a twist on it to the point, not only for comedy purposes, but to the purpose of stating your opinion without completely pissing anybody off. And there's 3 ways of doing that. Most people don't know this. If you use the following 3 statements in front of what you're about to say, nobody can arrest you and nobody can sue you. And then it is, I think, I believe, or my opinion is. All right? Use any one of those 3 taglines before you say something good. You know, in my opinion, you're a fucking asshole. And the cops look at you going, okay, can't do anything about it. I proved that on the state capitol, so we won't get into that story. I literally called an officer that was patrolling on the state capitol. I sat there, looked in the eyes, and I go, my opinion, you're a prick. And he literally had to look at me and he goes, God damn it. You got me, all right, fine, I'm a prick. So, we have this great thing called the First Amendment. Everybody can use it in any way they want to. You can use it for good or bad. You can use it for sad or glad. You can use it for evil. You can use it to enlighten. The point is, in this country, we're starting to get to a point where censorship is starting to get a little bit out of fucking hand. Oh, yeah. So that's why I say to all of you tonight, practice your First Amendment fucking rights, everybody. And I want to hear everybody give me a hell yeah right now. Practice your First Amendment rights. Hell yeah! Great. Because if you don't keep practicing your First Amendment rights, the next thing you know, we're going to be singing the national anthem in French. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. You guys have been awesome tonight. I love you all. Brandon Beck, thanks for having me tonight. Steven, get on the mic back in a second after. You know, your dick almost is about as high as my ear, but that might just be his left nut though, because there's really not much.